My name is Iyinoluwa Omishope. I recently graduated as an industrial and systems engineer from Wayne State. I got the ring to prove it, really excited about it. The name of my company is It Comes Naturally Inc. We create 100% natural skincare products, including hand sanitizers, lotions, and insect repellents, most importantly. We were working in the garden and I told her I wanted to make a natural pesticide, and a mosquito bit me on the cheek while we were out there. So the idea for the natural mosquito repellent came about, and my mother told me to put something from the garden on my face, and it was a spearmint leaf that I rubbed onto my cheek, and it actually worked in reducing the swelling and the pain, and I didn't have a huge red mark because I do have sensitive skin. After the spearmint leaf worked, I got the idea to come up with something that would work in preventing mosquito bites. So I came up with a formulation after some research, and I sprayed it on my brother's back. And he told me after a few days that he hadn't been bitten by anything, so we decided to get it tested. And a friend of mine told me about the Anderson Institute. So I came and I presented to Dr. Whitus and Dr. Dragici, and they told me to present a pitch presentation so that I could potentially get some funding for my idea. Now, I wasn't able to pitch directly in front of the board, but they did give me $5,000 to see if it had legs. And it actually worked after getting it tested, so we're furthering our research with insect repellent, and we are furthering our research with a natural skincare line. There are people who suffer on a daily basis from horrible diseases such as malaria or Lyme disease or any insect-borne illness. And there was something in me that felt an urge to do something about it. So the idea is our actual social mission for the company, which is to reduce the amount of insect-related death worldwide. My parents are from Nigeria, and they tell us these horror stories about, first off, the bugs are much larger, and it's always warm, so they deal with these creatures on a constant basis. It's every day. So knowing that, I wanted to create a company that would create this natural insect repellent and put people in the forefront, so we could save lives and we could save the environment with one thing. It, to me, doesn't make sense that people are dying at exponential rates from something that's completely preventable. Like, that's the whole point of being an engineer. We make lives better. And if we can't do that for people who are in the most need, then there's no point of going through the work and getting the degree and putting on the little ring. Wayne State has had a large hand in my personal innovation in this journey, but the Anderson Institute specifically, it's something that I never knew I needed. It was an opportunity to really dig deep into myself, because the idea for a business was just an idea. I didn't know what would happen. I didn't know that I would get a chance, and I didn't even think that they would believe in it, to be completely honest. But that first shot and their willingness to take on something that seems a little crazy when you think about it was so encouraging to me personally. They're taking on these little ideas that they know could potentially be something amazing, and they're not discouraging people from shooting for the stars. Detroit right now, and Detroit a few years ago, was a city that was full of people who needed an opportunity to learn and to further themselves, but didn't really have one. And now that Detroit is coming back, it's even more so a university that's driving forth change and driving forth innovation and giving its students the opportunities to change the world.